What is going on, guys? This is a little bit different on the type of video I've been making usually. So I just want to rewind everything back to why I stopped making videos on my cars, or more specifically my Elantra, the car I've been having recently. So it's been well over a year since the incident of what happened, and I'm gonna go on and say it. I did get locked up. So let me take the timeline of all this back. I'm gonna try to do this all in one take, try and be as real as I can with you guys. I've been trying to make this video for quite some time, but I don't know, I just couldn't find the right time, right? So I'm trying to come out brutally honest with you guys about this video. There's gonna be no cuts, no edits on this part right here. So going back to 2019, the beginning of 2019, I'm not exactly sure what day it was, but it was in the beginning of the month, right? So we were having like a birthday party. We're just chilling, and we're making like, I'm not really sure what we ate, but it was some bomb Mexican food. I'm gonna tell you that. And we usually go to car meets. We go to car shows. People like burn out and stuff like that around like 9 p.m. to like 11 p.m. around like the nighttime, midnight, whatever you want to say it. And so what happened was, I had a strange feeling that day about going to this car meet. I don't know, it just didn't feel right. It was kind of rainy. It rained a bit. I remember the day. And I remember I was like, because we were all just planning it all out and saying how we're going to go and everything. So we're like, okay, cool. But I just had a feeling. I remember I told my friend Alex, I was telling him, I was like, hey, this feels a little strange. It doesn't feel like the regular meets we do. I didn't really feel like pumped up to go. I just felt weird. And all I remember my parents, because we were having cookout, they're like, oh, where are you guys going? Like, oh, we'll be right back. We're going to go to a car meet. It's whatever. We do this all the time. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to say bye to my girlfriend. So I crossed over because I was at my neighbor's house, where it's pretty much Alex's house, where he lives with his brothers and stuff like that. So we came over from their house to this house. I came over, and I remember I had my bed position different. I had it more towards that back corner. I don't know if you guys can see that back corner back there. And I remember walking in. I walked in that door. The bed was right here, and my girlfriend was on the bed. And I remember I was really standing on that door, and I told my girlfriend, hey, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to a car meet. And I remember I had a weird feeling asking her to, like, or telling her that I was gonna go. And she told me, she was like, hey, be careful. And the way she said it, she looked a little sad. And I was like, oh man, this feels really weird. So that day, we started checking out, on social media, because that's where you usually find the meets. I'm not trying to like put anyone on blast, but that's usually where you find it. You'll find it somewhere on the internet. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna say which social media platform or anything like that, but it was online. So we looked it up, and there was like a list, whatever, and we kept jumping from location to location to location, and they were all empty, like dead. And there's like a timeline that goes from which one you're supposed to start with and which one it ends at, or usually it'll restart. So we started from the top, and there was nothing there. We just kept going, and I believe it was like our fourth or fifth one. It was already around 10:30 to 11. It was already getting kind of late, and we found this meet, right? And there was like a total of like 10 to 15 cars. It was pretty much dead. And I remember there was this Audi that was lining up to race, and there was like cars parked on the sides. And I was with Alex and a bunch of other people, a couple of other friends, right? And we just saw these cars all line up, and they were just drag race, just constantly. And after a few races that we saw, there was an Audi, and then we were all pumped up, like, hey man, I want to race that car, because I used to have a Jetta, so I know about Audis and Jettas. And I was like, you know what, it'll be pretty cool, it'll be interesting. I lined up with him, and this dude didn't want to race me, I guess, so he went up forward, and another car went around me, and these two cars raced, and I was just sitting there. And then I guess like my friend Jose, we call him Chapo, he came into the car, and he told me like, hey, you're supposed to call someone out, you can't just race like that. I was like, oh, that was weird. So I literally been sitting there for quite a while, It was like a couple minutes, and then some. I got a kid. He was what, I don't know, maybe 16, 15, and he had a Camaro Super Sport. It was like a year 2000 or 1999. It was like a special edition or something like that. And I remember we locked eyes. Like, hey, bro, you want to race? He's like, yeah, I'm down. And he's like, oh, the road's kind of wet. Let's do a roll. And I believe the roll was a 30 roll. We did like a 30 roll. We were just going, and as soon as we launched, we were kind of like neck and neck. And then as soon as I started taking the lead, I was getting all excited. There was a truck that pulled in, like an SUV, from far away, from the main entrance of the main road, that pulled in, and was going onto like his side of the road. The guy was racing on his side of the road, and all of a sudden, we see blue and red lights just flashing, and all I remember was I let go of the gas. He let go of the gas. We slowed down a bit, and all I remember was just, I don't know what happened to me. Like, it was like some weird instinct. I was being stupid, reckless, something. I don't know, something clicked or something, and my foot just hit the pedal, and I mashed it as much as I could. Because usually when there's car meets, cars dip. Everyone dips. No one ever stays. That's like number one rule. You just don't stay. That's the stupidest thing. Because then they're giving you a ticket, or they pull you over, take your car. There's always something, depending what you do, or if they caught you burning out, they do something. But in that moment, I mashed it, and he decided to follow me from the back. The cop was still facing this direction. He stayed in that lane, and as soon as we both passed him super quick, he did a U-turn. He bust the bitch. He came around, excuse the language. We went to the dead end, and I remember hitting the e-brake. We left, and we did another turn onto an intersection. I'm not gonna say the streets, just so you guys don't try to find me or whatever. But we did a turn, and I remember just hitting it again. And then I remember Jose's voice, like, man, slow down, slow down. Like, it's not what you're supposed to be doing, man. Slow down. Like, you're crazy, whatever. We're just going insane. I was paranoid. I don't know what to do. And all I remember was me just going super quick. And remember Jose telling me, hey, you gotta find an exit. You gotta find a road you can go to and hide or something. You can't just keep going straight. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So I tried turning into a road, and nope, I was going too fast. So I had to slow down a lot more. And the next street I took, I smashed the brakes. I hit the e-brake as much as I could, and I slid all the way, almost hitting the sidewalk. And then I remember I flicked off the lights, and then 5-10 seconds later, a helicopter was above me. There was 5 cop cars around me. Minutes later, they took my car. They locked me up. I was in there for about over 24 hours. I did my own little courtroom in there. There was like a court to justify what I did, my punishment. So that was like a little temporary punishment. A month later, they put me to an official court. I got a lawyer, and did all that stuff, and pretty much they gave me 2 years of probation, story short. And so if you're curious about the other driver, being that older cars don't really have traction control, and being that it did rain that day, he tried mashing it on that second turn I said, where I will just keep on going straight. Instead of him going straight, he actually spun out, and he actually hit a pole. And this guy, he got like a worse punishment, being that smashing the property of like the pole, whatever, and hitting it. And then I guess he had like drugs on him or something. He had to throw away, and they caught him intoxicated. It was a bunch of stuff. It was chaotic with that guy. But it was a young little kid. I don't know. I never done that bad, I guess, in this situation, being all drugged up that young, and then whatever. But they gave me 2 years of probation. That's one of the reasons why I've been making videos, because they revoked my license. I'm not gonna say suspended. They revoked it, to be more specific. They revoked it, and they said for 2 years, but because of good behavior, they can shorten it to 1 year. So that's the thing I'm waiting for, is the response. Right now we're in April of 2020, so it's been well over a year and 3 months, a year and 4 months since it happened. But they said hopefully by this month or next month, hopefully I'll be able to get out of the probation. I'll be able to get my license unrevoked and everything. I'll be good to go. That's one of the reasons why I was waiting for this video. I wanted to wait for the right moment. And so as soon as I make this video, soon after, I can show you guys some more clips of my car. I can show you guys exactly what's going on and a good refresh and everything. And that's what I'm gonna do in my next video. I'm gonna show you where it's been, you know, where I had left it this whole entire time, because it's been sitting for over a year. And I'm pretty sure, because we went for a drive, me and my mom, and she wanted to drive it, so we found out that one of the wheels, or two of the wheels, right, have like bumps on them. I don't know why I got that. I guess for sitting for so long on the rocks. I'll tell you all about that, but let's see what's wrong with that. But yeah, it's just crazy how everything happened. Being that I was constantly making videos on the car, and all of a sudden, boom, getting my license revoked and everything. No car, no driving. Like, imagine how I feel. Like, I love cars. I customize cars for a channel, and all of a sudden it's like, boom, you can't drive for 2 years. And I was like, damn. But I guess the best news I've heard of all that was, with good behavior, I'll get the 1 year. So that's what I'm waiting for. Hopefully it'll be next month. That's what I'm hoping for, so I can get videos back to you guys. Do everything in a safer way. Making videos in a safer way. So for you guys who've been watching my channel, I've kept you guys up with songs, because I also want to be a songwriter. I've been writing songs. I have like my own personal studio that I have in this room. That's the reason why I have these foam in the back for I guess like echo reduction in the room, because this is pretty much where I record. I have my own private microphone. I've been making my own beats and stuff like that. But I will be getting back to the car, so that'll be for sure. So thank you guys so much for keeping up with the channel. If you guys have been old subscribers or new subscribers who have seen my videos on my Elantra, or even my Jetta's like over a year old now, the videos, but people still watch them. I just hit a video over 18K views, so I love you guys for that. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys just share the video, share the love. And with the pandemic going on right now, with everything going on, you know, the chaos. I don't want to say the name or anything for YouTube reasons, but hopefully everybody's doing okay. Everyone watching each other's backs and stuff. And hopefully soon, when everything blows out, I'll have a bunch of videos lined up for you guys, because I do have a lot more ideas for the car. Don't forget that. So like, share, subscribe, and yeah, hit the bell icon. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.